Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another Take 5 video. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's a challenge I do every month with a bunch of other ladies. Everybody is listed in the description box below for you, so you can check them out. We all post the video of our creations on the same day using 5 prompts that are pre-selected, and we hope that you take part too. So you can use the hashtag Take5Art to show us everything you did. There is another new addition again this month in the list of ladies participating, so if you would, don't forget to look in the description box in case you are already subscribed to everyone else. And let's just talk about the prompts. So this one's prompts are add dots, distress ink, add white paint, a project life card, and add paint not using a brush. Again, in the description box for you. And I am not home for this challenge, which makes it even more of a challenge, which I'm kind of excited about. So I have to improvise a little bit. I'm going to use Distress Oxide instead of traditional distress ink, because that's what I brought with me. I have this piece of paper that I have mopped up paint with that I made a giant spill with. And I don't feel like getting paint out right now, to be honest. So I think I'm going to use this as my paint not using a brush because it was put on there not using a brush. These are some of my project life cards from my Shine journaling kit in my Etsy shop. So I'm going to use those because I brought those with me. My white pen, and I have no idea what we're going to do. We're just going to wing it. Let's go. Okay guys, so this actually ended up being a pretty quick page. The page that I'm using in my journal was actually a page that I used to mop up the rest of the paint that I spilled that I was talking about earlier, so it worked out perfectly. Then I just took some of the Wild Honey Distress Oxide and I put that on there. Smushed it on with some packaging, so I guess technically that's paint without a brush either. You can't see what I'm doing right now, which I fixed, don't worry, but basically I had a Project Life card that I found with some polka dots on it, or dots. Really light gray ones, so you can't really see it, but I used it as photo mats for the photo I want to use, and then I put some Distress Oxide on the little triangular scrap there and used it as a layering for this photo of me in my hat. So I did that, and then I just was working out what layers I wanted to use and where I wanted to put it. This ended up being a very classic Leanne spread with some flips and tucks. So not nip and tuck, but flip and tuck. You'll see what I mean. So I do a tip in and then I turn my photo collage into a pocket. So this here is a box from my Tabasco sauce that I got. So because I'm still it's a pretty regular thing now. Like, it's definitely a staple in my diet and has been for months and months. So I decided that it would be fun to put it in there as a tip-in. So I cut the box up and I'm going to use that. And this is me just gluing down the layers of my photo collage. And a little piece of magazine ephemera that I cut out. I thought it looked like, kind of like a clothing symbol. I don't know what it actually was for, but it all worked together, I thought. And then I'm going to take some circle mixed media looking stamps by Tim Holtz and just stamp them on the background. So far I've done dots, distress ink, paint without a brush. So I have white pen and something else. What was the other thing? Uh-oh. Gotta look. Good thing I write these things down. So yeah, I just took another stamp. There's a star one and like a grid one. And just really messily stamped those around as well. Oh, the Project Life card. So I actually used 2 Project Life cards in this spread, which you'll see. I used my tiny attacher to hook that down as a pocket, kind of. I left the backside open at first so I could tuck things under there. So I cut my Project Life card apart. This is one that I've designed. So I cut the stars off the top to layer behind there, and then I'm going to use the bottom half later. But I took this vintage receipt, and I'm going to tuck it behind there and use it to journal on the back of. So I tore off a piece of star paper and stapled that on there as like a tab so I could pull it out. And there's me sealing up the rest of the pocket, or tuck spot, or whatever. Then I went into my washi tape. For those of you that aren't aware, the main thing that I took with me house sitting was my bin of stuff from people's Happy Mail that they sent me. So that's why I have all kinds of washi samples in a baggie. So I'm just using that. And I really, really like this washi tape. I think it was from my friend Ruthie. It's an awesome tape. It's like nautical themed, nautical vintage, but it looks postal too, so it's really cool. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh, I decided to cut that off the top and staple it as a tab onto the box because I didn't really like it on the top. But of course I need tabs on all the things, and my tiny attacher ran out of staples, so that's what I was doing there. Then I took the bottom of the Project Life card and put it there, and I'm going to, I smushed some more distress ink, and then I put this photo of some food that I made on there, that I had matted on that dot Project Life card that I cut up as well. And then I'm just using some word stickers, seeing if anything works. So I used Own It, Like a Boss, Outfit of the Day, and Good Food equals Good Mood. So I thought that was cool. And then I realized I forgot to add white pen. I thought I was all done. So I used my white pen to add some stars just around the page. I was like, oh no, how am I going to incorporate this now? Oops. But luckily I remembered before I was finished or whatever. So I thought I was going to stick my third photo in that journaling spot there, but I decided against it. And then I took one of my fountain pens with gray ink in it, gray document ink, and journaled a little bit on that card. And I think that's all I did. Like I said, it was a super quick spread this time around. I did have a lot of fun with it, and I really like how it came out. It's definitely Leanne style. So please don't forget to check out everybody else's post below, and don't forget to post what you make using the prompts so that we can see it. It's always so much fun to see how different everyone's stuff is using the same prompts in different projects. So yeah, if you liked this, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, because that would suck. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.